What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Two Confrontational Thanksgiving edition. We are officially, 13 weeks into the NFL, heading into week 13 here. And yeah, exciting kind of last week, week 12. There's three or four overtime games there last week. A lot of them came down to the wire and everything like that. But yeah, biggest one that we were worried about was the Vikings and the Packers, and obviously we know what happened there.
hmm
Not look good at all. I don't know if JJ is the answer or not, but he looks like he's going to be sidelined this week, and it looks like we're starting Max Brosmer. But you're
Yep.
back fully healthy. Josh Jacobs should be back from his knee, and Jordan Love is a little banged up, but he played halfway decent last week and everything
hmm
like that. So, yeah, Colts Chiefs came down to overtime. Chiefs pulled that one out. You
Yep.
had the Jaguars and Cardinals going into overtime. Jaguars got that one with Cam Little in his big leg there.
For sure.
And then you had the Giants and the Lions. That one was a fun game to watch,
Yeah,
dude.
it was. Yeah.
Uh,
I didn't get to watch all of
Jameis,
it, but yeah,
yeah,
played
Jameis.
well.
I saw that. Yeah, Jameis Winston with the touchdown.
Celebrated the dance.
Reception. Yeah, the
Oh,
reception.
yeah, I
He
saw that
had
too. Yeah.
that's fucking awesome. And yeah, he's comes back and he's like, yeah, I like to think I'm an athlete and can do those type of things. So,
hmm
but yeah, it was fun week 12. But yeah, excited for Thanksgiving. We got 3, 4, 5 days of football here in a row, including college ball and all that good stuff. So, yeah, let's hop into week 13 here, kicking off Thanksgiving Day. We have the Packers and the Lions. Lions usually pretty much play every Thanksgiving. I would imagine there. I think it's a tradition that the Lions
hmm
always play on
Packers
Thanksgiving.
played pretty much every Thanksgiving too, I believe. I
Yep.
mean, they've missed a few, but yeah, I think yeah,
Cowboys are usually on
Packers,
there.
Lions. Surprisingly, yeah, a lot of the NFC teams, yeah, Cowboys, like you said, but a lot of the NFC teams, NFC North teams too. I mean, Vikings have played on Thanksgiving,
Mm,
Bears.
yep.
But obviously Bears not playing on Thanksgiving, but the day after. But yeah, let's get into the first. So I know usually Thanksgiving games start at 11, but this week they moved back to 12.
Noon o'clock. Yep.
Yeah, because usually that first game's at 11. So back an hour doesn't really bother me because we don't eat dinner until like a little bit later after that. So yeah, Packers Lions, tough game. I mean, this is a huge game for the Packers, obviously divisional. If we can sweep the Lions, it's huge for us. Obviously beat them week one a long time ago, obviously 13 weeks ago, 14 weeks ago. So just gotta, I don't know, yeah, like you said, Josh Jacobs being back is gonna be huge. He had a week to rest, but we didn't really need him. I mean, Emmanuel Wilson, what do you have? He had 28 rushes for 107 yards, 2 touchdowns. Absolutely
Yep.
dominated the run game. Good for him, and that's just makes me feel more comfortable if Josh Jacobs does need to go out. He can go out for breaks if he needs a breath or anything like that. So he's a great back, great young back too.
Yeah, you got a lot of young talent. Like, I
Yep,
mean, even Chris Brooks isn't half bad. I mean, he's
he's
kind
not
of a
terrible. No.
bulldog there. And then, yeah, like your wide receiver, we've talked about it many times, just see a lot of young talent there. Christian
hmm
Watson really stepping up and becoming that
Yep,
number one wide receiver
he
for
is.
you
And
guys there.
Romeo Doubs didn't have a. I don't think he had a drop last week. Um, I mean, I don't think he had a
Compared
ton of
to like,
receptions, but
right, but that
yeah,
the week before that, he had 3 or 4 crucial ones too. Yeah.
right.
But that's kind of nice that he got stepped back up and yeah, was able to make some plays. But yeah, they just absolutely dominated on the ground against the Vikings and everything. Yeah, without Josh Jacobs, which is huge. But
hmm
they're facing going up against a Lions team, went into extra innings there with the Giants. And yeah, they were able to squeak that one out. Jameer Gibbs, absolute stud, another 3 touchdown game for him. And
Yep.
he just absolutely balled out and kind of saved the day for them and everything like that in overtime. First play of overtime too, just a 75
Yeah, that
yard
was
run or
crazy.
what
Yeah,
have you. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, Lions still a high powered offense, high powered weapon there.
hmm
Going up against Packers, shut down the Vikings obviously, but yeah, with JJ McCarthy throwing throwing the way he's thrown, yeah, wasn't a Michael Parsons had a
Two
sack, had
sacks. He had
two
two
sacks.
sacks.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
up
we
to
got
10
sacks
sacks.
total 5 times. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
he's up to 2 sacks. So great year for Mike. I mean, he's gonna have another. I think he said so. He's been in the league for 3 years, 3 or 4 years. I think three. He's had 12 sacks every year. So this is gonna be. He'll have 12 sacks this year, if not 15, 18. Still got 6 weeks left plus playoffs if we make it. So, well, yeah, obviously they don't count the playoffs. I don't believe regular season sacks. So he'll make 12. He's coming alive. Biggest thing is I was hoping for is Jaden Reed to be back. He
yeah,
played really
he's
well for the
questionable. I
first three
think he's
weeks.
he's
So he's
practicing.
No, he's not playing. He's out. He's
But
officially
he's
out.
practicing though, right? Like
Yeah,
he's.
his practice window was open last week before the
Mhm,
Vikings game.
mhm.
Um, but I was hoping he'd play this week. So this is, like I said, it's a huge game. If we could sweep the Lions, um, it's huge. Obviously, we haven't played. Still got four more divisional games after this, so or three
Yep.
more divisional games. So one with the Vikings, and then obviously two with the Bears. And Bears is probably going to be the most important. Come down to the most important games. So
Yeah, there's.
um, they're playing well, but they got a tough game too. So, but
Yeah, but
I'm
you
gonna go
got.
Packers here.
Yep.
And yeah, that's all I got to say. I mean, not much to add. This should be a great game. I'm glad we played the noon o'clock game just because um, probably have a few too many cocktails towards the end of the day on Thanksgiving. So yeah, I'm gonna go Packers over the Lions.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. 7-3-1 Packers, 7-4 Lions. This is for second place in the division there, basically, just to kind of secure that there. But Detroit is favored by 3, and it's at Ford Field. It's in Detroit there. Tough place to play. They're fast as fuck on that turf and everything there in Ford Field.
It should be in,
The
yeah, it
the
should be in.
Lions are,
Should be in
but
Green Bay. There's snow in Green Bay. That'd been awesome to play
yep.
home game
Unfortunately,
this time of the year.
unfortunately, yeah, you got your home game there at the first week there against the
Hmm.
Lions, and we're able to pull it off. But yeah, if you could sweep the Lions, yeah, it could be a tough showing for the Lions. I don't, yeah, they'll probably still make the playoffs though. But
Big news too. Frank Ragnow, the center for the Detroit Lions, he came out of retirement. He retired, and he actually came out of retirement yesterday, and he'll be joining. He won't play today, I don't believe, but he'll
is
be
it just for
playing.
like a 1 day thing? Just kind of retire as
No,
a
no, he's
no?
joining the team. Yep, make
Oh,
one
really?
push. So
I heard something about that. I
they're
thought
gonna
it was
have
just
a
for
yeah. He's a great center.
cool.
Definitely gonna make their offensive line a little bit better, but he won't play this. I mean, he came out of retirement yesterday. If he plays today, that'd shock me. I mean, obviously he does know the offense, but I guess we'll find out here in a few hours.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. So yeah, Detroit favored by 3. I'm gonna take the Lions in this one. Um, yeah, just with the high powered offense and everything. I think the Packers, yeah, kind of settling back into to back to where they were the past 3 weeks or whatever, have been playing really well on defense. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, and I think they kind of come back down to earth, and Lions kind of just exploit them with their weapons and everything. Amon St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery. We saw him uh, iconic video of him eating the turducken and everything, the turducken leg or whatever, Thanksgiving and everything like that, or eating the carrot and everything like that. So
Hmm.
I'm going to take the Lions on Thanksgiving there at noon o'clock to beat the Packers there. Yeah, on Thanksgiving. So yeah, moving on here, we got the 3:30 o'clock game on Thanksgiving here. We got the 6-5 Chiefs, who just, yeah, like we said, went into OT there last week, going up against the 5-1 Cowboys, who looked really good there
Hmm.
on Sunday afternoon against the Eagles. We're able to pull out that victory there over the Eagles and everything like that. So I don't know. They might be too far behind though. In the NFC is sitting at 5-1, but things can happen. There's still about 4 weeks left, 5 weeks left here.
I mean, and they're yeah,
Yeah, just so there's the NFC's tough division. Yeah, you got the Seattle Seahawks, the Rams,
right.
the 49ers are even coming a lot. Like, I mean, they didn't look that good
Shit, yeah,
on Monday,
they're
but
4 games up on the Cowboys. I think they're 8-4.
right, exactly. So I mean, it's this 5-1. Yeah, kind of started out a little bit slower there at the beginning of the year. Kind of maybe fell a little bit behind, but this would be a big win on Thanksgiving over the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's in Dallas at AT&T.
Hmm.
But Kansas City is favored by 3.5 on the road. So you got the 6-5 Chiefs, 5-1 Cowboys there in Texas, and Kansas City's favored by 3.5. Who do you got?
It's a good game. I'm excited for this game. Obviously, Cowboys huge win last week against the Philadelphia Eagles. Special teams played phenomenal. Defense stepped up when they needed to. George Pickens, obviously they're doubling CD, doubling pretty much both of them. So one of them is going to have a breakout game each and every week. So yeah, George Pickens is probably their best receiver this
Oh
year.
yeah, he took over that
Just
number 1 spot for sure.
making that huge catch down the stretch, that insane catch over that corner or
Two.
corner safety, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, phenomenal catch. Glad I have him on my fantasy team. I do think the addition of Quentin Williams, what's his name from the linebacker from Cincinnati, he's playing a little bit.
Wilson.
Logan
Logan
Wilson,
Wilson.
yep. So, but yeah, Quentin Williams definitely an impact player. And then yeah, the weapons on the offensive side. Javante playing really well with his first season with the Cowboys. I'm gonna go Cowboys at home. I think just being at home. I know it's hard to say like they can come, coming off that what's a huge divisional win. Some teams don't stay that at that high level. They kind of drop down. a little hangover. So I'm still gonna go Cowboys here at home at AT&T Stadium.
Yeah, this one should be if all three of these games on Thanksgiving should be fun. Especially Sunday night. You got Joey Burr coming back for the
Yep.
Bengals there, but Kansas City beat the Colts. One of the top teams in the AFC there, and they're rallying back there.
Well,
In
both
their
these teams are coming off
conference.
huge wins. Yeah.
Yeah, yep, exactly. So Chiefs went into extra innings. I don't know if that makes a difference. I'm sure they got their rest there, and they got a full week there. But yeah, Cowboys against the Eagles rallied back from 21. They were down 21 there, and
hmm
they come back. And Dak Prescott's having a hell of a year, putting it right on
Yeah.
people. CD's kind of falling off though. Had a few drops last week, crucial ones. One was for a touchdown and everything like that. So, but yeah, this one should be a fun one. I don't know. Oh,
It's gonna be a good
Kansas
game.
City's rolling. Yeah, it should be a fun one. I'm just worried about the Cowboys defense, the secondary of the Cowboys defense. That's the only thing that's scary. You got Rasheed
Right.
Rice and Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, just speedsters all around, and I don't know if they can keep up with them. And yeah, Tyreek Hill's been tweeting at the Chiefs and commenting on the Chiefs all week last week. So
Yeah.
he obviously he's not playing, but he might get next year. Might want out of Miami. He wanted out of Miami this year, so we'll see what happens.
hmm
But I'm gonna go Kansas City Chiefs. I'm gonna go Patrick Mahomes and the boys on prime time. Everyone's watching on Thanksgiving. Well, people might be sleeping, but it's gonna be on the TV. So I'm gonna take the Kansas City Chiefs to go into Dallas and beat the boys there on Thanksgiving at 3:30. So yeah, give me the Chiefs.
There you go.
And then yeah, moving on, like I was mentioning, Sunday or Thursday night, excuse me, Thursday night, Thanksgiving night here, 7:20. We got the 3-8 Bengals traveling to Baltimore to the bank to take on the 6-5 Ravens. Like I mentioned, Joey Burrow is going to be back. Jamar Chase is going to be back from that one game suspension for spitting on Jalen Ramsey. You
hmm
got T. Higgins. I think he's going to be out though. He got a little banged up last week. And then you got Chase Brown in the backfield. But yeah, going to the bank to the birdcage to face the Ravens with Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, and the boys there. Baltimore is actually favored by 7, even with Joe Burrow being back there. Yeah, what do you think about that, and who do you got?
Yeah. I mean, Baltimore's been playing really, really well. I picked them the past few weeks and they pulled it out. So
Ever since
yeah,
Lamar
Lamar's
Jackson's
been
been back.
back. Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Henry's
Joe
running
Burrow
for a
hasn't
couple
played in a
touchdowns.
long time. Oh man, and I just don't, that line scares me 7, especially with Joe Burrow being back. Obviously, they're in Baltimore, but tough one. I wish this game was maybe 3 o'clock. 'Cause that's about my nap time today. So wish this game is at 3 o'clock and the Cowboys game was that night. But mm, I'm gonna go Baltimore. I just think Joe Burrow might be a little bit rusty coming back off that injury. Who knows? I know he posted a picture on his Instagram a few days ago, just saying it's him in that Cavs jersey. It's when he was really young, and he said, "I'm back." So
Yeah.
maybe he's feeling some type of way and feeling healthy. Obviously he's feeling healthy, but I just think he's going to be a little bit rusty.
Yeah.
And I think
And,
Baltimore's still on a crazy run, and they're playing for something. The Bengals really aren't playing for anything. They won't make the playoffs. So yeah, I'm gonna go Baltimore. They're playing for something, like I said, and they need to make a push. They need to win these games to make the playoffs. So I'm gonna go
well,
Baltimore
they're
Ravens at home.
they're one in their division.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
gonna make the playoffs.
what are the Steelers? Steelers 6-5, aren't they?
Yeah, 6-5. But Ravens beat the Steelers, I believe,
Okay.
already
Well,
this year.
yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah,
But I'm
Ravens
just
are
changing
already
my
number
answer.
one
Yeah,
then.
I'm gonna go Baltimore.
Yeah. But the Ravens will probably make the playoffs no matter what. They're gonna easily win this division. Steelers are kind of going downhill, losing to the Bears. I mean, I guess Aaron Rodgers
It's
wasn't
dude,
in, but
dude. Yeah, I mean, the Steelers played tough against the Bears. I mean,
yeah,
it was a
28-31.
3-point
It
game,
came down
man.
to the wire. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But looking at it, Joey Burrow being back, Jamar Chase getting that connection, and it was a turf toe injury. I mean, yeah, obviously kept him out for 10 weeks, but I mean, looking at it, I mean, it is it's a lingering injury, but
It
I
is. Yeah,
believe that
turtles are terrible, man.
but it's not his arm.
Like a broken toe.
It's not his arm. It's not his like knee or anything. He can still get some power behind his. I don't think his arm. Yeah, I don't think it's going to affect the way he's throwing the ball and everything.
Just got to be able to move around in the pocket a little bit,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
should be
This one
fine.
should be. NFL did us well here for Thanksgiving for sure. All these games are going to be fun, electric. I'm excited for all three. But yeah, I think the Bengals. No, I'm gonna stick with the Ravens. Bengals defense scares me. They're not consistent and everything like that. And the way Derrick Henry's been playing the last couple of weeks, Lamar Jackson, and yeah, just all the boys around him. Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely. I bet you Isaiah Likely has a big game today. And then yeah, Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, all the boys. Yeah, give me the Baltimore Ravens at the bank there. Yeah, give me the Baltimore Ravens over the Bengals there on Thanksgiving night there. And then Black Friday, we got a Black Friday game. Sure, a lot of people are going to be up early, wee hours of the morning, going shopping and everything. I am not one of those, but yeah, I'll be watching this game here at 2 o'clock and everything like that. We got the 8-3 Bears, 8-3 Eagles, pretty much, yeah, top of the NFC here. Two of the top four teams there in the NFC. So yeah, going to be a fun matchup. Eagles obviously coming off that loss to the Cowboys. They were up 21, kind of a demoralizing loss. And then yeah, Chicago, they're on a roll, baby. They've been playing really well. That Ben Johnson offense is clicking, coming together. Caleb Williams has been playing pretty well. DJ Moore's coming back to life. He had a couple touchdowns last week. But yeah, 8-3 Bears, 8-3 Eagles. Philly favored by 7 in this one.
Yeah.
So a couple of spreads that are kind of a little questionable. You'd think they'd be like 4.5 or something like that, but 7-point spreads.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking at this one, who do you got?
Yeah, I mean, should be like you said, great game, great game. But Philadelphia's beat. But they haven't played the Vikings, have they?
Who?
Philadelphia.
No, yeah, we did week 5, I think, something like that.
Okay, so they beat the entire NFC North besides the Bears.
Week
Beat the
7.
Lions, beat the Packers, and beat the Vikings. I think they beat the Bears as well. And obviously, coming off that loss last week, I think they bounced back. I think Saquon has a big game day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. So I'm going to go the Philadelphia Eagles at home against the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, I think we played them week 7 when we had Carson Wentz.
And we lost by 3, and then Detroit played them the week after that and lost by about the same 6 or 3.
It was the same score, I think. Yeah,
we lost by
we lost by 3. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Eagles, Bears at Lincoln Financial. Yeah, Eagles defense has been playing really well last couple of weeks, just knocking down balls, batting balls at the line, getting sacks, and yeah, just playing really well. Offense, on the other hand, has not though. Obviously, AJ Brown had a couple plays last week, couple touchdowns. But Saquon hasn't been able to find it on the ground. Bears defense, they're getting healthier and healthier each week and playing better and better each week. Obviously, they let up 28 to Mason Rudolph and the Steelers, which is not an impressive outing. But yeah, I think the Eagles get back on track. I mean, yeah, the Eagles are the Eagles. They're going to dominate or hold their own the whole entire game. And I don't think the Bears can keep up with the Eagles.
No, and I mean, is this? I know you mentioned. I'm not sure. I know you said the Bears are playing well, but is this the time that the Bears kind of go downhill a little bit? You think they can keep this up? I mean, they had a tough schedule coming out. I'm just looking at it. I mean, obviously they're playing one of the best teams in the NFC, and then they go to Green Bay next week, and then they play the Cleveland Browns, so that should be a win for them. But then they play the Packers at home again.
Watch out for Shedeur.
And then they play the 49ers. That's a tough game for the Chicago Bears, and then they end the season at Detroit. So out of those 6 games. I
don't think they're going to fall downhill, but they might take a couple losses.
I think they maybe lose 3 or 4 games out of those 6 games, personally.
Yeah, but I think that still keeps them right at the top. I would think.
Yeah, it puts them at 10, 11 wins. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think they're going to make the playoffs at that 6 or 7 seed, or not even 6, 7 seed. Probably that 4 seed.
Yeah, if they win the division.
They might take the division for sure. Yeah,
and that'd be kind of cool. Just to kind of just history, basically. I mean, we're seeing the Bears win the division first time in like 20, 35 years, whatever the stat is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Philadelphia Eagles. You go on Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, I'm going Philly as
for
well.
our Black Friday game.
Yeah,
and then we get into that Sunday slate.
Hopefully, Eagles wear black. They're black unis there. They're white though. They're at home, so yeah, they're gonna be wearing white. But anyway, yeah, moving on to Sunday here. We got the 49ers. What's his face? Brock Purdy was back and threw 3 interceptions, but he's going up against Shedeur, maybe throwing for 206 yards, 11 for 20, and had a touchdown and an interception there. Almost had two touchdowns. Should have had 2 touchdowns with Isaiah Bond there, and then Keyshawn Judkins coming in there and running that Wildcat quarterback
Oh,
kind of
Quinshine, yeah, yeah.
yeah, he had 2 touchdowns though, so he played well. But San Francisco, I don't know who they're going to put at the helm there. Is it going to be Brock Purdy or is it going to be Mac Jones? Mac
No,
Jones
it's gonna be
actually
Brock
has been
Purdy.
playing a lot better than Brock Purdy has been in the last this entire year. But San Francisco is favored by 4.5 there. Yeah, 8-4 49ers, 3-8 Browns. San Francisco 4.5. Who do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go the San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, yeah, to kind of eat my words. I didn't think the Shedeur would get it done. He did get a win. It's the first uh, rookie quarterback to get their first win in their first
It's
start.
1995.
Yeah, so good for him. But it was one of the easiest games he's probably gonna play the rest of the year. Um, Again, yeah, I'm gonna go 49ers. I think Brock Purdy starts, and then yeah, Christian McCaffrey put the team on his back last week. So I'm gonna go
Every
49ers in
week.
Cleveland every
Yeah,
week pretty much. But and yeah, I don't think there's any discussion. I think they're paying Brock Purdy too much to have Mac Jones start. Obviously, he did help him win those games, but you're not paying a quarterback that much money to have him sit on the bench. I know he threw. This is what is this? This is only his second game back or third game back. This will be his third
yeah.
game back.
But
So
he's
maybe a
played
little.
like 5 games.
Yeah, he's a little rusty though. I mean, he was out for what, good 6 weeks, 5 6
Hmm.
weeks. So it's kind of like Joe Burrow, or a little bit less than Joe Burrow. But yeah, I got to go 49ers here. But we'll see. I mean, he's playing a tough defense. I know 49ers defense is banged up, but it's still a tough defense. Um, we'll see how he does with that tough defense. Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, I mean the secondary is the defense hasn't been playing that well, honestly. I mean
They're
being out your
banged up.
two
Yeah,
stars, yeah,
they're
being out
playing. I think they're playing well with those two being out.
Bosa, yeah. You want up? Okay. Yeah, I mean 49ers Christian McCaffrey has 81 receptions. And so he leads the NFL in receptions as a running back. You have Jackson Smith Njigba at 80 and a few others there at like Puka Nacua at 80 or something like that. But pretty impressive. Christian McCaffrey, like you said, putting the team on his back, doing it on the ground
Hmm.
and through the air,
Right.
and catching the ball and everything like that. And yeah, the Browns, yeah, it's gonna be fun. The Browns defense is pretty stout, man. They're really good, especially
Yeah,
with
Miles Garrett
Miles.
has 18 sacks already.
He had 3 sacks this week, 4 sacks last week, or yeah, 3 sacks last week, 4 sacks the week before. We'll see what he can do against. Yeah, they don't have Brock pretty kind of sneaky athletic, but I bet you he finds the quarterback a couple times this game. He's
He might
on
break
route
the
to
sack
break
record.
22 is the sack record by
Yeah,
Michael Strahan, and he's
I,
only 4 away, and he has 5 games left.
yeah. 6 games
Yeah,
left.
yeah, 13.
Because buys
Yeah,
are done, right?
not necessarily. Not all teams are done
I
on
thought that
buys.
so this week must be the first full slate because there's 16 games this week.
Yeah, yeah, but I think yeah, there might be more
There's
buys
few
here
more
next
buys,
week or
but yeah,
something like
he
that.
got he's got. Yeah, I think they still have a bye left. So yeah, he's got
Yep.
5 more games. Yep. So um,
It's gonna be fun to
yeah,
see.
he's definitely gonna break
Hopefully he
it.
does it. He's gonna get defensive player of the year again.
Oh shit! They
Uh,
no, they already had their bye, so he's got 6 more games left. The Browns, he's got 6 more games.
so yeah, looking at that, Shedeur Sanders, yeah, like you said, play well. Keyshawn Judkins. Hopefully they can protect Shedeur a little bit longer. He only had got sacked once last week for 3 yards.
But shit, I mean, they definitely ran in.
So he's keeping plays alive. He's scrambling, throwing downfield, keeping big plays alive, or yeah, keeping the play alive and making big plays out of it. But yeah, I don't know if they can get it done against the 49ers, but it would be fun to see. It's going to be a fun game, I think. 4.5. Fuck. I'm going to take the Browns. I'm going to rock with Shedeur,
Jesus.
baby. I'm going money time, showtime Shedeur. So yeah, give me the Browns. I got to get games back. I went 11-3 last week. I guess we didn't mention records.
No, I
Went
went nine
11
and
and
five.
yeah, so I got 2 games back on you. So I'm sitting at 111, 66-1.
Yeah, and
And
I'm
then
at 119, 58 and one. So I got 8 games on you still.
yep. So looking at that there. Yeah, I'm gonna go Browns. I'm taking the Browns there on Sunday to kick off the Sunday slate there. So yeah, give me the Browns. And then moving on here, we got the 7-4 Jags traveling to Nashville to take on the 1-10 Titans. Yeah, I guess bright side Cam Ward's coming alive. He had a couple of touchdowns last week, one
He's
through
been
the air, one
playing
on the
decent
ground.
the past few
Yep,
weeks.
and the Titans have been playing well against teams too. I mean, they're right in games. Last few weeks they've been coming down to the wire. They took the Seahawks 24-30, and so I mean they're right in these games with high powered teams like the Seattle Seahawks there. So this one should be a close one. Jacksonville, pretty good, pretty banged up to be honest. The defense is what's keeping them kind of in the games, and everything like that. Yeah, shoot, this one should be a fun one. But yeah, 7-4 Jags, 1-10 Titans. Jacksonville favored by 6. Who do you got?
Yeah, I mean, Jacksonville had a pretty decent win over the Cardinals last week.
In
I just
overtime.
think,
Yep.
and I think they're a good team, man. They're pushing to make the playoffs as well. So, and yeah, obviously the Titans are not going to make it, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna go Jacksonville Jaguars or the Tennessee Titans this week.
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence played pretty well last week, had 3 touchdowns, and Jacoby Myers got his first
First
touchdown as
touchdown. Yeah.
a Jag. So good to have Braxton Strange back there, tight end,
Mm-hmm.
young athletic tight end. He had a good performance last week as well. Yeah, so I guess their offense is kind of coming alive here with the addition of Jacoby Myers. Wait till Brian Thomas Jr. comes back. It really opens things up. Travis Etienne is playing all right, Shaw Tootin, and everything like that. So actually, I think Travis Etienne had a good game last week. I think he had close to 90 yards and things of that nature. So
I have it pulled up right now. So he had
yeah,
86 yards, 15 carries, no touchdowns. But
through
yeah,
the
Trevor
air.
Lawrence did throw 3 picks. I'm not sure if you mentioned that 3 touchdown, 3 picks,
Yeah,
threw
3
for
touchdowns, 2
250.
picks. Yep.
Um, yeah, Braxton Strange, 100 yards receiving.
Hmm.
Parker Washington's been playing really well for them the
Yep.
past 6 weeks or
Stepping
whatever,
up.
entire
Yep.
year pretty much.
Two
Jacoby
punt
Myers,
returns. Yep.
yeah. So yeah, they're good. I think, and yeah, I think they might. I'm
They're
not
young. Liam Cohen's kind of, yeah, I like him.
his first year
I
as a head coach. I mean,
Yep,
hell
yep.
yeah.
I'm going Jacksonville, but it should be a close one though. Tennessee's been keeping these games tight with these teams. So yeah, I'll take Jacksonville, but I think Titans cover that spread. I think it's only going to be a 3-point game. So yeah, or a 5-point game. So yeah, give me the Jacksonville Jaguars though in that one on the money line. And then yeah, moving on. This one should be a fun one too. This is a divisional, I believe.
Yep.
Titans and the Texans and the Colts. No, yeah.
Yep.
Yep,
It is.
Texans and Colts, 6-5 Texans, 8-3 Colts in the Loud House at Lucas Oil. Indy favored by 4.5. Texans got a big win over the Buffalo Bills on Thursday night, so they got like a week and a half of rest there, going up against the Colts, who are coming off that tough loss to the Chiefs in overtime there. So yeah, 6-5 Texans, 8-3 Colts. Who do you got in this one?
I got the Indianapolis Colts being at home. You could circle if we could circle right here. Look at the record at home. I think I called this because I picked the Chiefs last week and pointed out that's the exact thing. The Chiefs were on they were undefeated or something like that on the at home or something like that, and then the only losses for the Colts were at on the
On the
road.
road. Hmm.
So that's why I switched. I actually picked. I think I was about to pick the Colts, but I ended up picking the Chiefs. But I'm going to take the same thing into account here. Colts are 6-0 at home. They play really well at home, obviously. So I'm going to go to the Indianapolis Colts, and hopefully JT goes off for another 3 touchdown game. So
Yeah,
I'm going to go Colts
hopefully.
here.
Yeah, he's kind of been held the last couple weeks there.
Hmm.
On the ground hasn't been getting a whole lot, but yeah, Daniel Jones, Michael Pittman's been playing well. Tyler Warren. Yeah, it should be a close one. Obviously, it's divisional, and everything like that. And we know we always talk about divisional games there. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Texans, Colts, fuck. Texans been playing. Their defense is so good. They had 3 takeaways last week, against the Buffalo Bills. There, held Josh Allen. Didn't have any touchdowns, I don't believe. Um, Shoot. Yeah, give me the Texans. Fuck it. I'll take the Texans. I think they're
Shit,
going to go
man.
on a run here. Yeah, and I think the
It's a
defense is
dangerous
what
week for you.
I think the defense is what keeps this team alive. Hopefully CJ Stroud can come back and plays well. I think he is questionable this week, so hopefully he is back and can take over the reins and yeah, get some things done here. Woody Mark's been stepping up, playing well. Yeah, give me the Texans over the Colts. I think
This
Colts are
is
on their
this
downfall.
is going to make or break you here this week, I think. I mean, we've already got one, two, three,
I
four
think
games
just
difference already. We're only
yeah,
halfway through. So
yeah. Well,
this week's gonna make or break you for sure.
yep, 100%. But yeah, give me the Texans on the road there to beat the Colts. Yeah, give me the Texans. Their defense is good, so I'm taking the Texans. Yeah, moving on. Another game here. 2-9 Saints, 4-7 Dolphins at noon o'clock here. Miami favored by 6 at home. They play well at home. Hopefully Tua can have a game, but
Hmm.
yeah, Saints didn't play particularly well last week. I thought Tyler Shuck would kind of lead the way, but Kirk Cousins threw all over him, had 2 touchdowns and everything like that last week for Kirky boy. But yeah, 2-9 Saints, 4-7 Dolphins. Miami, like I said, favored by 6 at Hard Rock. Who do you got?
Yeah, being at home, Miami coming off a bye. Yeah, and then the week before that, I believe Devon Achane had a monster game before their
Mm-hmm.
bye. So I'm gonna stick with that. I think he get that
Forgot to say
workhorse
that.
going. Yeah, and coming off a bye, week of rest.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna go Miami Dolphins at home.
Yeah, we're gonna see some trickery stuff here with Mike McDaniels and the
And I
boys and Tua Tagovailoa coming off a bye week, I think we see something crazy here, and I think
yeah,
they play really well and kind of roll all over the Saints in Florida.
yeah,
They're 80 degrees, a little rainy, but I think they get it done.
yeah, and I think that I know 4 weeks ago I was saying McDaniel was. I mean, he was coaching for his job. Well, he still is, but he think he was going to be out of a job. He'll find a job somewhere. But if he can turn it around and maybe go 500 this year, or maybe even above. I mean, obviously they went out to go above, but if he can go 500 around there, he might be. Shit, I think he's still out as head coach for Miami, but he's still coaching for his job right now for sure.
I don't know if it's Mike McDaniels, dude. I think he's a good coach. I think it's just the
I
environment
think it is.
around him.
I don't know.
It's just
He
yeah.
doesn't seem like much of a leader.
No,
Yeah, he's good.
yeah,
He's a good head coach. I mean, he's a good
play caller or offensive
offensive
coordinator, right?
coordinator, but I just don't think he's a leader of
Men,
men.
yeah, we'll see. But I think the Dolphins get this one. I think it's more than that 6.5. I think they cruise through the Saints there and
Yeah,
move
for
to
sure.
5-7 there. So yeah, give me the Dolphins at home. And moving on, another noon o'clock game. You got the 4-7 Falcons. You got the like we just talked about. Got the dub over the Saints there, and you got the 2-9 Jets. Do have 2 wins, but yeah, lost to the Ravens last week. Atlanta favored by 2.5 on the road. I'm not sure who's starting. I think it's still Tyrod Taylor for the Jets.
Hmm.
And then yeah, probably still Kirko Bangs for the Falcons there. I
Yeah.
think
Well, yeah.
Michael Penix's
Michael
gonna be
Penix is
out
out for
of.
the rest of the year.
Yeah.
He
So
he actually has to have ACL surgery.
yeah, slightly torn.
Everything's still intact, I think,
Yeah,
but yeah,
slightly.
slightly
Yeah,
torn. So he does have to have that procedure done, that
yeah,
surgery.
yeah. I don't know. His knees are killing him, man. But it's
Hmm.
like four or five knee surgeries in the past
Well,
like
hey,
5 years.
that's why they paid Kirk Cousins. I mean,
Yeah, it
it's
came in
just
coming in clutch. Yeah,
yeah,
they
he's
got
got
the
a
dub last week. Get through for a couple touchdowns and everything. So yeah,
yeah.
I think they keep it rolling. 4-7 Falcons, 2-9 Jets. Atlanta favored by 2.5. And yeah, I'm taking the Falcons in this one. Who you got?
I don't know. It's a tricky one.
The Jets. Yeah, they always find a way to keep things close. I guess except for last week, but
I'm gonna go Atlanta Falcons. I think yeah, the running backs,
their
Kirk,
defense is playing well too.
veteran. Yeah, defense is playing well. Jets, unfortunately, man, they just can't get out of that slump. I mean, I don't think they'll ever be good in my lifetime. Maybe depends who they have at quarterback next year and how many weapons they can get in the draft. They do have a ton of picks, but this year's not their year. I'm gonna go Atlanta Falcons on the road.
Yeah, I'm going Falcons as well. Yeah, they were on a 5 game losing streak there. Um, yeah, for a while there. But yeah, Kirko coming back and ending that streak there. So yeah, I think they keep rolling. I think Kirko Cousins has a nice couple games here in the next few weeks here and see
Mhm.
if he can get his groove back, get his rhythm back and everything like that. So yeah, give me the Falcons on the road over the Jets there. And yeah, moving on, you got the another noon o'clock game. Yeah, this is a heavy slate, isn't it? Holy buckets! You got the 3-8 Cardinals traveling to Tampa Bay to take on the 6-5 Buccaneers. Buccaneers favored by 2.5 at home. Sounds like they're going to get Bucky Irvin back. Chris
Yeah, he
Godwin
should
was
be.
back last week. Baker, he got a little banged up, didn't he,
He
last
did,
week? But
yeah.
I think he's going to be back. He's going to be ready to go. He's a tough son of a gun there. So yeah, Cardinals on a few game losing streak. They're not looking too hot in Arizona.
Right.
But yeah, 3-8 Cards, 6-5 Bucks. Tampa
I
Bay fair
mean,
by 2.5.
I got to give credit to Jacoby Brissett. He's been playing really well for the Cardinals. I just don't think they have a ton of weapons. I mean, they have weapons, but they're just not piecing everything together. I feel like, especially after Kyler going out, wasn't playing well for him either. But yeah, Buccaneers, Baker, and Bucky back's gonna be huge.
They
Being at
got
home,
their ass kicked last week though by the
they did.
Rams.
Yeah, but Bucky did not play.
No,
And
but
I think he
still,
makes he's a yeah. And the Rams are the best team out. Buccaneers are. I mean, if they lose, I mean, they could see themselves bouncing out of the because they're not one anymore. Who's in their division? Yeah, they are. I think they are still one. They're the Saints in their division. Who else is in their division?
I'll
Fuck.
just blow it up.
The Buccaneers,
Saints.
Saints.
Yeah, so it's the Bucks, Panthers, Falcons, and Saints.
Okay. Say that again.
Bucks, Panthers, Falcons, and Saints. So Bucks are still sitting at 6-5. Tampa or Panthers are at 6-6. So they're
Okay.
second in the division there.
So they could
Um,
Bucks need a win too. I mean, obviously Panthers and Bucks need this game because it's going to come down to the end. And
usually
if they're in
does in that
second,
division, yeah.
if they're in second, they're not going to make the playoffs. Especially sitting at that about round 500. I don't think they'll make the playoffs. So Yeah, I'm gonna go Buccaneers here. I think Bucky Irving's gonna be a huge addition to get back.
I think he's gonna
And
be on a limited snap count, but
Yeah, it probably will, yeah, most likely. But in the Cardinals, like you said, few game losing streak. But I'm gonna go Buccaneers here. I believe in Baker. Yeah, they played a tough team last week in the Rams, but hopefully they bounce back. I'm gonna go Buccaneers.
yeah, bounce back for sure is in their near future here, going up against the Cards. But yeah, like you said, Jacoby Brissett has been playing well. Came down to the wire against the Jaguars last week, in overtime, I believe. I think that was an overtime game. Carolina, yeah, it was an overtime game there. So yeah, they've been playing pretty well. But I think this Bucks offense, once it gets some of their weapons back, I got to protect Baker there. And their defense got to step up it a little bit as well. Letting up 34 to the Rams there. Obviously, it is the Rams and Davante Adams and Puka Nacua, but yeah, Bucks need to take this one here, especially for to get another dub in the conference in the NFC there, and just to get another win in general there. So
Hmm.
yeah, give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here at home for sure. So yeah, give me the Tampa Bay Bucks as well. Um, yeah, moving on here. 9-2 Rams. We just got done mentioning them. They've been steamrolling teams. Their defense is a unit as well.
Yeah,
Um,
they are.
yeah, so 6-6 Panthers on a couple game losing streak there. Haven't been putting things together there. Obviously they went on that little run there with Rico Dowdle having 500 yards in 2 games, but they're kind of
Still
sliding a
sitting
little
pretty
bit.
mean. This is their
Yeah,
best record
six
they've
and
had in
yeah, for
three
sure. I'm not
years, 4 years.
discounting that. They've been putting it together. Ted McMillan's a huge addition. Xavier Legette has been playing halfway decent. Obviously, we
He
mentioned
should be way better than that. But yeah,
yeah. I
Xavier
mean,
Legette,
he's had a
he's
couple
so
showing. He's had a couple
yeah,
showings
a
this
few
year, but
games, yeah, but he's just a big target. They need to use him in a different way. I mean, he's not a stretch player. He's an end zone, back of the end zone. He's a go up and get the ball type player. He's a big body.
yep.
I just feel like they don't use him in the correct way, but that's just me.
They should be using him like Davante Adams, but no one has the footwork and the get off like Davante
No,
Adams does, and he has like 8 touchdowns. All of them are less than 4 yard touchdowns. He's just a red
he
zone unit.
he just broke the record of all time. I saw this stat. I don't know if you could pull it. I could pull it up too. But yeah, he has 19 1 yard touchdowns. I think he passed the bus, maybe broke the.
Jerome Bettis.
I think the 1 yard touchdowns. I can look it up. I'll look it up while we go. But yeah, for this game, I'm going to pick the LA Rams over the Panthers. The offense is too good. Puka Nacua, Kyren Williams, Davante Adams, Matt Stafford. Um,
Yep. Man,
I think they might be the best team in the NFC right now.
I think they're the best team in the NFL. So yeah, give me the Rams as well on the road over the Carolina Panthers in this one. Yeah, give me the Rams. We both got the Rams. So yeah, moving on here. We got the 3:05 o'clock kickoff here. We got the 4-7 Minnesota Vikings, obviously on a downhill slide there. JJ McCarthy might be out this one, probably is going to be out. So I think we're rocking with Max Brosmer. And yeah, he has a bunch of aura around him, got a lot of swag. We saw him in preseason, he's throwing dots and everything. But yeah, like it was just preseason. We said that with JJ McCarthy as well, balling out in preseason. And then yeah, showing what he's got here in the National Football League has not been great. And then yeah, they got a tough matchup, conference matchup against the Seattle Seahawks, 8-3, Seattle sitting at. They are coming off a loss though. Correct. I believe yeah.
Mm,
Oh, they beat the Titans. Yeah, like
yeah,
we mentioned this one, it was just a close one. Not a great scene
no,
from keeping the Titans close, but they still were able to pull it off on the road as well. Yeah, and Mike McDonald, is that
McDonald,
Mike
yeah,
McDonald? Yeah,
yeah,
he's been playing really well. Get this team together. And yeah, they've been cruising, and they're obviously favored by 11 and a half here in this one. So probably one of the biggest ones of the week. But yeah, 4-7 Vikes, 8-3 Hawks. Yeah, favored by 11 and a half at home of the 12th man there in Lumen Field. So who do you got?
yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Who knows? Brosmer might give you a better chance to win. I don't know. Just the way that McCarthy
Just
played
got to
last
put
week,
it.
a
Just
lot of
got to put it
mistakes.
near our wide receivers. Just got to
Yep,
put it
yep.
near them.
Obviously limit turnovers, but I just do think the Seattle Seahawks are just too tough to beat, especially at home. Seattle's a tough place to play, so I'm gonna go Seattle Seahawks at home.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sticking with the Vikes. Still gonna pick the Vikes. I'm always gonna pick the Vikes here, but this one is gonna be a tough feat. Hopefully, yeah, we can get some juice from Max. And yeah, just get something going because yeah, we've been down in the dumps the last few weeks. Yeah, haven't been. I mean, we kept them close, except for obviously last week was not
Right.
good,
I
but
mean,
our defense has been keeping us kind of in some games and everything like that.
and get your run game going a little bit. I know Jordan Mason had a few big runs last week, or maybe just one or two, but he had a few breakout runs. I mean,
Yep, yeah.
maybe
Aaron
split
Jones.
maybe split the carries with Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason a little bit more even.
We just need to
That
get
might.
everything rolling, yeah, because yeah, we don't have any play action. We don't have anything without that. And then yeah, just got to put the ball near our wide receivers. JJ
Hmm.
is not too happy. Jordan Addison, obviously. We have a lot of playmakers. TJ hasn't been involved at all really this year. So I mean, yeah, we got to get something going. But yeah, give me the Bikes here. To cover the spread at least. Yeah, I think we at least cover that 11.5 spread. That's a big spread, but yeah, we do. We have seen what Seattle has been able to do to some teams, just going out 21-28, nothing at half. Yeah, going to be a tough feat, but hopefully our defense can stay strong and keep us in this one. Yeah, hopefully we're back healthy. Lions got to step up the offensive line and everything like that. Protect Max and yeah, because we can't go down another quarterback. Because if we go down another quarterback, I think we're out. Yeah, give me the Vikes, but yeah, hopefully we can keep it close. Yeah, moving on. This one should be a fun one. We got the 7-4 Bills kind of on a downhill as well, and then going up against the Steelers 6-5. Like I said, I think the Steelers are going to start losing a few. Hopefully, Aaron Rodgers is back with that broken wrist. He wanted to play last week. Doctors and medical staff said no. But yeah, they're going up against a tough unit in the Buffalo Bills there. But luckily, it is at home, so you got the crazy towels, terrible towels rolling and waving in the air. So hopefully that can produce some type of energy. But yeah, 6-5 Steelers, 7-4 Bills. Buffalo favored by 3.5 on the road. Who do you got?
Man, I want to pick the Steelers. I do think Rodgers will play this week because, like you said, there he was pushing to play, but yeah, medical staff towards on Sunday or Saturday, Sunday, I've decided to just bench him or sit him, just to let that wrist heal up a little bit. But yeah, I got to go Buffalo Bills here. Um, I don't know. Yeah, like you might be totally 100% correct. I thought they were going to be a little bit better after their decent start, the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I think the Buffalo Bills are a little bit too tough. Um, yeah, I'm going to go Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills.
Yep, I'm gonna take. That is at home though.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, even if Rodgers plays,
Whoa,
I think Rodgers
lawnmower.
I think he's a few hits away, especially with that fracture in his wrist from probably being done for his career. I don't know, man. It's just
Yeah,
he's
I mean,
getting too old.
hopefully,
He looks the way he just falls and stuff looks fragile.
yeah. But
Um,
he
he's
takes care
tough,
of
but
himself. Yeah, and I bet you he plays for a couple more years. I wouldn't be mad if he comes to the Vikes next year.
no,
Um,
you guys need to either figure work with JJ or yeah, I don't know. You don't take a 40. You're not going to take a 41, 42 year old quarterback. I don't think that's the best solution for the Vikings right now. I think they need to get a. So they
you
needed
get
they needed to hold on to Sam Darnold or Daniel Dimes. That's who they needed. That's what they needed to do.
Yeah, Sam Darnold is looking good. Tough, tough loss for the
But
Vikes.
Kirk Cousins would have been fine too.
Yeah, fuck. But I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, give me the Buffalo Bills to bounce back after losing to the Houston Texans. There, they got a week and a half to rest and everything like that. So yeah, give me the Buffalo Bills. But this one should be a fun one. I'm excited to watch this one as well. Steelers, Bills. But yeah, give me the Buffalo Bills there at 325. And then yeah, moving on, another 3:25 o'clock game. Divisional. Got the 2-9 Las Vegas Raiders who are going downhill, and you got the 7-4 Chargers coming off a bye there. So they got a couple weeks of rest. Chargers are favored by 8.5 here. So yeah, looking like Vegas has the Chargers rolling the Raiders as well. So yeah, who do you got? 2-9 Raiders, 7-4 Chargers.
Yeah, nothing to add here. Nothing at all. Raiders, yeah, not good at all. Not good at all. Second worst team in the NFL behind. So you could put them almost pretty even with the Tennessee Titans. I would say as dead last in the NFL. But I'm gonna go Chargers at home. Nothing much to add.
Yeah, hopefully Amarian Hampton's back. His practice window opened up. And he got I think he did get a practice in here this week, so he might be back, which is going to be huge for the Chargers. Obviously, still down their tackles though, but kind of helps. It opens things up. They haven't been really having a run game. Obviously, Kamai Vidal had a couple good games when he first came in and took over, but hasn't been able to produce much there. last few weeks. And yeah, having that extra rest week of bye, kind of get things together for Harbaugh and the boys, and if you get Amari and Hampton back, hopefully that is going to be huge for the Chargers. So I'm going to take the Chargers, even if Hampton isn't back. I'm still taking the Chargers over the Raiders. Hopefully Geno throws for 3 picks, not 3 touchdowns or 4 touchdowns. So, but Chargers defense is pretty stout, pretty good there. So yeah, give me the Chargers in this one over the Raiders at 325 in this divisional matchup. It is divisional, so watch out. But give me the Chargers in this one. Yeah, moving on. We got Sunday night here. This one probably not gonna be one for the record books or anything like that. But we got the 9-2 Broncos. They're sitting at 9-2 though. So they're looking really good there. And I think they're coming off of a bye as well. So they got a week and a half of rest. And everything like that. I think they beat the Chiefs the week before, didn't they? Or was it? I can go look, but it was I think they were coming
beat the Chiefs by 3.
Yeah. So they're coming off a big win, coming off a bye week. So yeah, they're feeling really good, and they're going up to 3-8.
Perfect time to have a bye.
Yep, 3-8 Washington Commanders. Without Jaden Daniels, he's not going to be back. Terry McLaurin might be back, but he probably not. Yeah, so it's not looking good for the Commies. They're probably sitting one of the worst teams as well in the NFL, especially with all the banged up injuries and things of that nature. But Broncos defense, crazy good, number 2, number 3 in the league there, and everything like that. So yeah, not really much to add. Denver's favored by 6 on the road. Yeah, who do you got? 9-2 Bronx, 3-8 Commies.
Yeah, I'm going to go Denver Broncos here. Kind of funny to say, Sean Payton made the 100% right decision in getting Bo Nix and getting rid of Russell Wilson or whatever it was when they had him.
Mr. Unlimited.
Yeah, Bo Nix is playing well. I mean, you can't stress this enough how important this type of bye is when you're going to the bye 9-2. Able to have that little rest right towards the end of the season, get a push, the big push at the end of the season for the Denver Broncos. But yeah, I'm with you there. I'm going to Denver Broncos on the road.
Yep, I'm going Broncos as well. This one should be a lock of the week over the Commies there on Sunday night. Probably going to be a boring Sunday night game, but hopefully we can see some fireworks from the Broncos there. But yeah, moving on. Monday night here, first day of December. This is when things really start to kick into high gear. Month of December. Yeah, just big games, big games here to make playoff pushes for a lot of these teams here. But you got the 2-10 Giants. Bright news from there. Jameis Winston is a baller. Where it was able to keep it close with the Lions. Wasn't able to get it done. Same thing with the Packers. Kept it close. Wasn't able to get it done. But they're traveling to New England to face on the Patriots. 10-2 Pats. There they are rolling as well. They're playing really well, and I believe they're not coming off a bye. Who did the Pats play last week? I forget.
They played on
Cincy. Yeah, they played the Bengals. Yeah, they played the Bengals there and were able to get it done. Yeah, Mike Vrabel balling out, and yeah, they're leading the AFC there at 10-2. Best team in the AFC there at 10-2. So yeah, 2-10 Giants, 10-2 Pats, rolling there with Drake May and the boys. I think what's his name?
Jackson Dart. I think he should be back. He's missed 2 weeks from a concussion. I think he should be back.
Yeah, but I don't know if it brings him much. I don't know
100%. No, I don't think it does.
I'd probably sit him.
Yeah, the Giants had that big win. Was that week 3 or 4 against the Philadelphia Eagles? But other than that, I mean, yeah, Jackson Dart's a baller. I think that's a bright future for him as long as they get the weapons back. Obviously, they're really banged up on the offensive side of their weapons. But yeah, New England's playing really well. Vrabel, Drake May.
Henderson's been stepping
probably
up.
The best. I think they had one of the best records in the NFL, or top 1 or 2 for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go with New England Patriots at home.
Yep. Trevion Henderson's been stepping up, playing huge ball. Yeah, Diggs. Yeah, they got some.
Diggs is kind of inconsistent. He has some big games, and then he has 3 or 4 catches.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of his Mac Hollins has been stepping up.
Yeah, he's having a good year.
You got Kyle Williams he's a young guy. He's had a couple big plays, but I'm trying to think of what's his face there.
Not sure.
Pop Douglas, Demario Douglas. He's been playing really well. Pop Douglas has been playing playing some good ball last few weeks as well. And I think the Patriots keep rolling. Not
Mm-hmm.
really much to add to this one. It'd be fun to see Jameis have another stellar game. I'd probably sit Jackson Dart in this one especially. Just because, yeah, you're sitting at 2-10. I mean, not really much going for you the rest of the year. You're
No,
out all three of your stars right now, and Scattaboo,
Malik
Neighbors, and
Neighbors.
Dart. So yeah, so I
Yep.
mean, I'll just rest Dart, keep him healthy. For the, I know he's gonna want to play. Obviously, he's a gamer, but not up
Yeah.
against a Mike Vrabel defense and the way the
Right.
Pats have been playing there. So yeah, give me the Patriots in this one, 7.5, probably easily
Pretty
covered.
decent. Pretty decent rivalry too. Going back to those old Super Bowl, Eli Manning versus Tom Brady.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if it's yeah, in that
It's a
era, it
rivalry.
was a rivalry. I don't know if it is anymore,
Maybe not. No.
but yeah, looking at that, yeah, give me the Patriots in that one. And that wraps up week 13. Yeah, fun slate. And this, yeah, like I said, this is the time where teams need to make those pushes for the playoffs. Big wins are huge here come this time of the year and everything like that. So we're going to start seeing some fun games, and like not like we haven't already, but this is going to come down. It's going to be a lot more meaningful football, I should say. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, fun week 13 there, and everything like that. And you got college football. It's rivalry week. You got a lot of rivalries going on. Georgia Tech, yeah, those yeah, just those big games. I'm gonna go check out the NCAA here and see
Yeah.
what
Well,
we
you're
can
pulling that up.
find.
I know we mentioned that Davante Adams 1 yard touchdowns. He did break that record, or came went into first overall, passing Jimmy Graham. They were both at 14,
Oh
and then
yeah.
last week he had that 1 yard touchdown. So that's receiving. Obviously, you get in. I think obviously rushing is a lot different. There's running backs are getting a lot more carries on the 1 yard line than receivers are getting passed to. But yeah, pretty cool. 1 yard broke the record for most 1 yard touchdowns.
Yeah, not the
That's
Rams though.
awesome.
Rams throw on when it's
They do. They
first and
do.
goal or what have you, or 1 yard, 2 yard line. So yeah, Rams are fun to watch, and it was a great addition for the Rams to get Davante Adams and have Puka
Mm-hmm.
Nacua, and Matt Stafford's playing MVP ball too. So
Shit, Davante Adams might get his first ring. Who knows?
yeah, and Rams, yeah, a lot of superstars go to the Rams and get their first ring. OBJ, you
Mm-hmm.
saw that and all that good stuff. But hopefully, yeah, they can get it done. I mean, it's going to be a fun match of Patriots and Rams in the Super Bowl. That would be kind
Maybe.
of nuts.
Yeah.
That'd be. I don't know if that's ever been a Super Bowl matchup or anything like that, but that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think there's a lot of teams. AFC's. I don't know. Yeah, Patriots are playing good, but
oh,
really, I'd have to look.
Rams and Pats have played in the Super Bowl. I bet when it was
You
the
think
greatest
you think
show
they're
on
gonna
turf.
you think they're gonna make that?
Yeah,
They're saying they're you're saying
I
they
can see
have
it.
played before.
I think they have played
Yeah,
before. Yeah,
maybe. I couldn't
in the
tell you,
Super
but
Bowl, but yeah, that should be fun. And then yeah, college football as well. You got like I said, rivalry week here. So you obviously the Ole Miss, Mississippi State rivalry, Georgia Tech, Indiana, Purdue. Not going to be a really good one, but this Texas A&M Texas one should be a fun matchup.
yeah.
Arizona State should be a good matchup. Ohio State,
Ohio,
Michigan.
Michigan. That's
Yep,
that's
that's
gonna be the
always a
biggest game of the
fun one.
week
That's always a fun
weekend.
one. Yeah, hopefully Michigan can get it done, but Ohio State's been rolling. Obviously, you see that 9.5 point spread there. Texas Tech, West Virginia, Pitt and Miami. Pitt had not a very good loss, or yeah, big loss last week. Should have got it done there, but yeah, sitting at 22 in the nation still. Miami 9 and 12 in the nation. BYU, UCF, that should be a good one. Oregon, Washington, that should be a good one. That's kind of a matchup between not the national championship, but to get to the national championship last year. I think that was the matchup there, wasn't it? Washington and Oregon, and Washington beat Oregon to go to the national championship against
I think that might have, was that a few years ago?
might have been a couple of years. Yeah,
I think
when
it's when
Michael
Penix
Penix.
played.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Might have been a couple of years ago. LSU, Oklahoma. That should be a good one. Tennessee, Vandy. That should be a
that should
good
be a good
one.
game.
Yep. Auburn, Alabama. That one's always crazy, and it's at Auburn, at the Jordan Hare Stadium when all that crazy shit happens, and it's a night game.
Hmm.
Remember, like 5 year, 10 year, I don't even know how many years ago it
12
was,
years
but
ago, that
that
return.
that field goal kick return, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
nuts. Um, yeah, should be a good one.
yes,
Should be
sir.
a fun week of football. Notre Dame, Stanford. Yeah, those are just the top 25 teams. For sure, there's a hell of a lot more games than
Hmm.
that, but those are just the big ones there for college football. Yeah. I mean, should be a fun week of everything. Thanksgiving's always a fun time. Get together with family, food, football, all of the above. It's just a great time there. So I'm excited for Thanksgiving and week 13 of football, and then week 14 of college football. Only a few more weeks of college ball there, and then we get to see the 12-man playoff play out
Mm-hmm.
and everything like that. So we'll see how that looks and everything. But yeah, what else you got for
Let's get into
week
our
13 and
our game
everything?
locks here, our TD locks here. I got mine ready. You have yours ready?
I'll go through them here and
Yeah, I'm
I'll
just gonna do
find them.
Thursday. I'm gonna do Thursday.
Just Thursday games.
Yeah, just Thursday. I'm gonna go Christian Watson for the Packers. I'm gonna go George Pickens for the Cowboys. I'm gonna go Mark Andrews for the Ravens
All right,
on
so
Thursday.
repeat
So
those and yeah.
Christian Watson receiving plays for the Packers.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
George
just slow it down
George
a little bit.
Pickens receiving,
Yep,
and then Mark Andrews for the Ravens receiving.
gotcha. Perfect. Mark Andrews. Okay,
Yeah,
wonderful. Yeah, that should be pretty decent locks. Thursday, a lot
Christian
of high
Watson's probably
powered.
Christian Watson's going to be questioned. I mean, that's a questionable touchdown because I mean he said one. I think he has one or two on the season, so we'll see about that. But yeah, I think George Pickens is a definite lock, and Mark Andrews. I mean, he's found the end zone twice in a game before, so that could happen. Especially,
Yep,
I mean, it's Thanksgiving. Crazy shit can
yep,
happen.
yep. 100%. Yeah, it should be a fun Thanksgiving day there. I'm gonna go. I'll go the Black Friday game there, and everything like that. I think, yeah, the Eagles fans have been saying, yeah, they don't like the way Jalen Hurts has been playing, doesn't just very conservative and everything. I think they start slinging. I think give me DeVonte Smith with a receiving touchdown there over the Chicago Bears because he's gonna be facing up against the number two corner or whatever in that game. So yeah, give me DeVonte Smith there over a touchdown over the Bears. Um, give me, can we do can we do the quarterback still? Give me Shedeur Sanders with the two passing touchdowns over the 49ers. Um, if not, give me Quinshon Judkins if we're not doing that.
We can
Actually,
do that. No, you got to stick with that. I think you stick with that.
yeah, two
See if
two
those two
passing
touchdowns.
touchdowns, two passing touchdowns for Shedeur Sanders there. And then give me let's see, gonna see if I can't find it. Yeah, give me Davante Adams with a receiving touchdown over the Carolina Panthers there. And then just because I have a
Perfect.
quarterback in there, I'll throw in another touchdown there. Give me James Cook with a actually, yeah, give me Lad McConkey with a receiving
Jesus
touchdown over
Christ.
the Raiders. Lad McConkey with a receiving touchdown over the Raiders.
There
Or
we
James
go.
Cook. I
I got
don't
them
know.
all
Fuck
written
it.
down.
Fuck it.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I think Shedeur Sanders throws for two touchdowns though.
Yeah, I
Um,
think I think he'll throw a pick too or two.
maybe a one pick. I think one pick.
One
Um,
pick a game for that boy. He's thrown a pick his first two games. First two games are yeah, first action in
well,
two
the
games. So
Ravens was kind of just dog shit. He got hit every time he threw the ball, and that one
yeah,
pick he got lit the fuck up. And what's his face? Jerry Judy just stopped running the route, and that's why it went right to that guy. So,
yeah,
but
but
last
yeah,
week
like you
was
said,
inexcusable against the Raiders there. He threw it
Raiders.
right to him. I mean, he didn't, I don't think he saw him slide and he thought he was going to go to the flat. That defender was going to go to the flat, but he just stayed put and yeah, kind of just threw it right to him. But he'll figure those things out. Like you said, it's only his first full game of his NFL, the first start of his NFL careers, and he got a dub. So and had some
Mm-hmm.
couple big plays and everything like that. So yeah, that one should be going two touchdowns, Shedeur. And then I got DeVonte Smith with a receiving touchdown, and
Davante
then
Adams.
and then yeah, Davante Adams and DeVonte Smith. Yep,
Yep.
exactly. And then I threw in James Cook or Lad McConkey, things of that nature.
Perfect.
So should be a fun one. Pretty solid
Mm-hmm.
picks for the boys. And then yeah, sitting pretty decent as far as records go. I don't know what the percentage is. But yeah, you're sitting, what did you say?
I'm 119, 58, and one. So I'm sitting at
Yeah, I'm
116. Yeah, 116. So I'm over. Yeah,
I'm 111, 66
58
and
times two is
one.
116. So yeah.
So we're sitting pretty decent, probably like 65%, or around there, which
Mm-hmm.
isn't too bad as far as picks go and money line.
Shit, I
Um,
can I can look that up quick while we
well, it's
have
not
a few
it's not a
minutes.
big deal, but it should. Yeah, we got
119
to make a couple
plus
big pushes
15
towards the
plus
end of the year for me to kind of get back in things. But 11-3 is not a bad way to start there. Being down 10 and yeah, now
Yeah,
only
I'm at
down 8 or whatever.
about 67%. Correct. What's your record?
111, 66 and 1. So I'm 8 games behind you.
So 111 by 178. Ah, shit. And you're at 62%. So
Yeah,
I'm
so
at
around that.
62%. So 60%, that's pretty damn good
Yep.
for
Not
odds.
too
I mean,
not too shabby.
just say over that 50%, I think it's pretty decent.
Yeah. Yep. And if if you can put a few games together into a parlay, it's not too bad. Especially
Right.
go 11-3. Shit, I could have put a 10-game parlay. Obviously, I probably would have threw.
Picked
I
one
don't
of the
know.
losses, yeah.
Yeah, obviously you probably would have picked one of the losses, but we'll see if
Hmm.
we can't get something going here with our TD locks and our game picks there. So,
Yes, sir.
but yeah, that wraps it up for Week 13 Thanksgiving edition of Two Confrontational. Yeah, it's gonna be fun week of football. Obviously, you got the food. What are your go-tos on Thanksgiving? I'm not really much of a turkey guy. I'm not a huge turkey fan.
I'm both. I like turkey, I like ham. I'm not picky at all. I think having one of those two, or at least both of them would be fine with me. Favorite side? I'm a big green bean casserole guy. Obviously mashed potatoes. Um, yeah, those are probably my top two sides. I have to say.
What about desserts? You go
Dessert. Yeah, I don't mind like a cherry pie with like a warm cherry pie with ice cream. Um, what else? Key lime pie, Snicker salad.
holy buckets, dude. You're supposed to be like pumpkin pie or pecan pie or
Nah, the
those are
cherry
like
pie.
summertime pies.
Now, warm cherry pie with ice cream's good.
Yeah, I'm not doubting it, but that just threw me off. I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, maybe some like a pecan pie or like with some Cool Whip on top or pumpkin,
Nah,
and you
nah,
go cherry and
pumpkin
key
was cool.
lime.
Key lime, yeah, key lime is good pie.
Those are like summer pie, but yeah, it just threw me through a
I
loop. But
do
yeah,
so if I yeah, I'll go pumpkin pie with a big dollop of whipped cream on it.
yeah, some Cool Whip. Yeah,
Yep.
no, 100%. Yeah, I'm not like I said, not a huge turkey fan. I'm more of a ham guy, if I do
You just
say
gotta know
so
how to cook the
myself.
turkey.
But
I mean, it's hard.
yeah,
It's easy to dry it out, so you just gotta infuse it with those juices and smoke it. And
$100 smoke it,
sometimes you
deep
overcook
fry
it
it.
or
Yeah, deep
deep
fry
fry
it
it.
or
Yeah.
what have you. I've seen some crazy ways to do it. But yeah, I'd probably just roll with the ham. Steak would probably be my way to go, prime rib or something like that. That's
Hmm.
more Christmas, but I do like some prime rib any day of the week, honestly. So I'd probably have to go, yeah, one of those ham or steak. I would probably prefer over turkey. Um, haven't had any duck. I don't think I've had duck before. So like the
Turducken. I've never had
turducken.
turducken. I think yeah, we've had some people that have had that, but no, I haven't had that. I got to try that
There's just yeah,
some Thanksgiving.
chicken, duck, and turkey all put in
Yeah,
stuff together. But I do like stuffing. I'm a
yeah.
big stuffing guy. I like stuffing.
Hmm.
And mac and cheese probably is one of my sides. And then coleslaw. Coleslaw is good. And then as far as dessert, probably say pecan pie is my favorite as far as pies go. But I'm not a huge pie guy. Um,
I'm more
I'd
of
probably
a
just cookies or
yeah.
brownies or yeah,
I'm
stuff
more of a
like that.
cheesecake guy
Cheesecake's good.
myself.
Yeah, cheesecake's phenomenal. I love cheesecake.
But yeah,
But yeah,
this is my favorite time of the year for sure. Yeah, hunting.
yep, hunting
Filled
season.
my
You
tags and filled my
yep,
tag. And then yeah, Thanksgiving, birthday, you're into Christmas. And I know you said October's the best month of the year, but I'd have to
well, I'm a little
disagree a little
biased.
bit.
Yeah,
But
I'm a little
yeah,
biased. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, yeah, everyone has a preference. This is a fun time of the year. Weather's starting to get a little chilly outside.
yeah,
We've
we
been
got
pretty
snow moving.
fortunate.
We got
Yep,
snow moving in here tomorrow and Saturday for sure. I think we're
yep.
about 2 or 3 inches here in South Dakota.
Right in time for December. So,
Yep.
yep, we're officially moving into winter time and everything like that. We've been pretty fortunate. Weather's been halfway decent here last
Mm-hmm.
this fall. So, but
Nice.
yeah, moving into winter time and get snow on the ground just in time for Santa and his reindeer to come deliver presents. So,
Yes, sir.
should be a fun week 13. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yep. Happy
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
tell everyone you're thankful for them, tell them you love them, all that good stuff, and enjoy time with family, friends, food, football, all the above. So yeah, it wraps it up for week 13 of Two Confrontation. We'll see you guys next week on the pod. Until then, peace.
Peace.